Hell's Point, Part 5, Turning Point. Jack and Dianne Schrader boarded the train in Kansas City that night. They were newly married, and not even the unexpected midsummer rain could dampen their spirits. They had recently married, and this was their honeymoon. Off to see America, they would tell their friends, with big smiles and happy hearts. He in his tuxedo, she in her long flowing wedding dress, shimmering in the light of that noonday sun. A day to remember, everyone had said. And now they were speeding along, looking out at the stars. They enjoyed their wine and dinner that night in the comfort of their oversized train car, taking in all the landscape and warm breeze that followed them. Soon enough, it would be back to work for the both of them. Jack at his busy job as an accountant for a large law firm, Grimm's and Company, and Dianne back to her job as an elementary school teacher. But for the next month, they would simply enjoy life, out at the lake or down on the patio of their rented cabin, just soaking in the sun. Jack looked over at his wife and smiled. She smiled back at him and took his hand in hers. It was a good feeling, he thought to himself, as he whispered, "I love you," and embraced her gently. She was warm and soft, and smelled like sunshine and jasmine. "Do you remember how we met?" she asked. "How could I forget?" he said with a smile. "You were standing in the rain. It was September. You were wearing a blue dress, and you had a bright green umbrella. You looked amazing. So I just had to come and talk to you. I bet you that I could guess your phone number." Dianne laughed. "That's right. And when I didn't believe you, you said that I was right, and that in that case I'd better just write it down for you. I laughed so hard that I ended up dropping my umbrella, and you picked it up for me. My hero." Sighing as he kissed her softly, they began to move down to their large, queen-sized bed. "Jack, I have something to tell you," she breathed quietly as they sat down. "All right," he said calmly. She began haltingly at first. "That day the day of the party, you know, when we all dressed up and went out, Jack, Just then there was a knock on the door. Jack looked over as the knocking continued. "Room service," came the call from the other side of the door. Dianne and Jack exchanged glances. "We'll talk about this later," Jack said quietly. Dianne nodded. "All right." Jack moved towards the door and went to open it. Just then there came a deafening grinding sound and the scream of his wife. There was a blinding pain in the side of Jack's head. He would remember nothing from the rest of that night.